But the reason I did that isn't for the views, man. I don't do this for the views. If I did it for the views, I would have stopped a long time ago. 6 DVDs, I bought 6 DVDs. I know what you're thinking, David. You bought 6 DVDs? You're mental. You're unpredictable, aren't you? You're a crazy one. You're wild. And the truth is, you're absolutely right. I am all of those things. But in all honesty, I don't buy things very often. I'm very cautious with my money. And, you know, I was just like, my exams are over. I'm going to go on a bit of a spending spree. If you can call buying 6 DVDs a spending spree, I'm not sure. Maybe you can't do that. But hey, I don't have a lot of money, so this was a spending spree for me, I'm telling you right now. So anyway, I haven't made a video for a long time because I've been doing all my exams. It's been a really, really grim time, so I'm sorry about that. But, you know, now I've bought some DVDs, I just thought I'd let you know what I bought. I'd let you know what videos are coming up. You know, it's going to be a fun time. So yeah. The DVDs I bought, I feel like I've got a nice range, you know, the DVDs are from across space and time, you know, I think the oldest one is about early 70s, and the newest one is like really new, it's like new, like right now. So yeah, so let's just go for it. The only new DVD I bought was this one, Dallas Buyers Club, because you see, I did the whole David Craig Movie Awards a long time ago, and it wasn't a huge success, got about 20 views, but the reason I did that isn't for the views, man. I don't do this for the views. If I did it for the views, I would have stopped a long time ago. The reason I did it is because I couldn't really get involved with the Oscars, you know? I hadn't seen, the only Oscar-nominated films I'd seen were Gravity and American Hustle, and it's like, you can't just back the films you've seen, because that ain't fair, is it? So when I saw Dallas Buyers Club had come out, I was like, you know what, this is my Oscar catch-up time, I'm going to buy Dallas Buyers Club. So that's the first DVD I bought, and the only new one. The rest of them are all like the back catalogue now. These are films that I've wanted to buy for a long time, or films that I just haven't seen yet. Because there are a lot of like classic films I haven't seen yet. But anyway, this isn't one of them. This is kind of like a wild card. It's Dazed and Confused, starring a young Milla Jovovich. I've been wanting to see it for a little while because I keep hearing it come up in conversation with myself. I don't talk to many people about films, but I actually really like Milla Jovovich. I don't care what anybody says, the Resident Evil films are a lot of fun, okay? I know they're not great, I know they're bad, I know they're not so faithful to the games and blah blah blah. I still enjoy them, okay? They're fun zombie films, and that's all I need out of a Resident Evil movie. So, you know, I was interested because this, if you go on Metacritic, Dazed and Confused is the only well-reviewed Milla Jovovich film, which I feel quite sad about, especially because The Fifth Element is pretty fucking cool, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, Dazed and Confused, I'm nervous about it. I will tell you that now, I am nervous about it, because it just doesn't sound that good, to be honest, from what I've heard. I mean, everyone says, yeah, it's good, but they said that about This Is the End, that came out last year. I hated This Is the End. Like, that movie got great reviews. I just couldn't get on board with it, I'll be honest with you. It was boring, it wasn't funny, it was just a lot of jokes about wanking, and like, I can hear that anywhere. So anyway, Dazed and Confused, I'm going to give it a go, I'm going to go in with an open mind. I'm looking forward to seeing, like, you know, because it's not just young Milla Jovovich, you've also got, like, young Matthew McConaughey, young Ben Affleck, so, like, it should be interesting to see all those guys when they were fresh-faced. I don't know, we'll just see how that one goes. Next on the stack, we've got a bit of Blade Runner. Blade Runner is obviously a classic sci-fi film. Everyone always goes on about how great it is. Again, I haven't seen it. I'm going to tell off my dog now because he's going to knock over the camera. Ben! Stop it. Play on the bed, Benson. Play on the bed. Anyway. Yeah, so everyone always says Blade Runner is like great. It's like a classic sci-fi film. You've got to see it. And I hadn't seen it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't seen it. So I saw Blade Runner for the final cut. This is Ridley Scott's like final little baby, I think. So I just thought, you know what? It wasn't overwhelmingly expensive. I'm just going to go for it. A bit of Blade Runner in my life. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, seeing what the fuss is about. Another film I'm looking forward to seeing what the fuss is about is Pan's Labyrinth. I really like Guillermo del Toro. I love the Hellboy movies. I love Pacific Rim. I'm looking forward to seeing this because this is the Guillermo del Toro film that has the most acclaim as far as I'm aware. Like, people say like this is the shit, you know, this is what it's all about. I am aware that it's a Spanish film, so I'm going to have to be reading the subtitles, which is a shame. I'm open to other cultures, but it just means I'm probably gonna get a headache at some point because my eyes are a bit fucked up. But you know what? It looks really cool. Like there's some really cool like monsters and stuff going on. And I've been wanting to see this film for years, like literally years, and I just haven't found the right opportunity. So again, it wasn't hugely expensive. I just thought I'd give it a go because like I really want to see it, you know. So there we go. Now these two films, I have actually seen these two films. One of them I saw like I've seen like 4 times on TV, and I've just been meaning to get it for ages, and I finally have it now. Fun times, smiles all around. The other one I hadn't seen before buying, and I kind of wish I had because I might not have bought it if I had, but we'll get onto that in a minute. First of all, the film that I've seen like 4 or 5 times on TV, it's Logan's Run, everyone. It's Logan's Run. If you haven't seen Logan's Run, then you need to sort your life out. Like, seriously, what are you doing with your time? Logan's Run is a sci-fi classic, okay? My mum told me it was on a TV channel, Channel 5, if you were interested. It's on Channel 5 like once a month, like it's ridiculous. But anyway, my mum was like, David, you should watch Logan's Run, it's a great film. And I was like, okay, fine. I mean, I think I might have been feeling ill that day or something, but whatever. It is such a great movie. It is a sci-fi classic, in my opinion. I think this film came out before Star Wars did, and to be honest, I think it rivals Star Wars. I know it's a controversial statement, but I think it does, because it's just such a great film, you know. I mean, I don't know why it's not brought up more. When you talk about the sci-fi classics, you know, you think of Star Wars, Star Trek, Aliens, that kind of stuff. People never really say Logan's Run, and that upsets me. That upsets me deep and sadly, because Logan's Run is a great movie. It's such a great dystopian future, such a great vision. You know, for those of you who don't know, I won't say any spoilers, of course, because that would be just a horrible thing to do. I wouldn't want to take the Logan's Run experience away from you. But it takes place in a time in the future where mankind has ruined the Earth. Very believable when you think about it, because look at the Earth right now. It's like it's being pushed to its limits, and I'm not particularly happy about it, but that's a subject for another video. And so we're all living in like this underground, like futuristic, man-made city, basically. But obviously there's overcrowding issues. You're not going to fit everyone in the country into one of these little underground places. So their solution is that when you turn 30, you transcend into this carousel that like spins you around, and everyone's like, that's what they tell people. They're like, you're not gonna die, you're just gonna like be better or something. I know, I haven't seen it for a while, I'll admit to you, so I might be getting some things wrong here. But just go with it, okay? Just go with it. But in reality, they basically just kill you when you turn 30. Some people clock this and they run. Logan is one of the people who stop them from running, but when he turns 30, he's like, oh shit, actually I don't want to die, I'm gonna run. Hence the title, Logan's Run. It's a phenomenal film. I'm really looking forward to watching it again. Last time I saw it, the graphics do look like they've aged a little bit, but you know what? It's still a good film, okay? So watch Logan's Run if you haven't. The film that I bought and I wish I hadn't bought, I'm just gonna rip the plaster off right here now. Adventureland, starring Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. I heard about this film a little while ago and it interested me, mainly because I wanted to see Kristen Stewart in a film other than the Twilight films, because people give Kristen Stewart a really hard time, and to be honest, I'm not sure if it's all completely justified. It's not her fault that the Twilight films suck, okay? The reason the Twilight films suck is because the script is bad, and they're not really aimed at us, are they? Like, the people who watch my videos and the people who, like, I don't know, teenage girls, basically, is what the Twilight films are aimed at. And if you're not a teenage girl and you don't like Twilight, that's not hugely surprising to me. So I try not to be too horrible to Twilight, because I just accept the fact that it's not aimed at my demographic. And, you know, the demographic it is aimed at seems to love it quite a lot. So, you know, I respect that. Kristen Stewart, I wasn't totally convinced she's a bad actress. I saw Snow White and the Huntsman, and I've got to say, she didn't blow me away in that. But, you know, this is a comedy. Snow White wasn't. And I was thinking, you know, maybe it's a comedy, Kristen Stewart's character might be hilarious, and then everyone will just turn around on Kristen Stewart and be like, you know what, Kristen, we were wrong about you. You're great. as it turns out, that will not be happening. No, that will not be happening. I can confirm. I've got to say, I was really disappointed with Adventureland. I was expecting something along the lines of Zombieland, also starring Jesse Eisenberg, and I think that is not hugely unjustified, because when you think about it, Zombieland and Adventureland both have land in the title, both have Jesse Eisenberg in the film. So I was expecting something like that. This was not that by any means. It wasn't really very funny. I wouldn't call it a comedy. I've got to say, Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig, they were funny. They were like the only two funny characters in the entire film. Which is expected, really, because they're funny people. However, they didn't have that much screen time. They were only in like 6 scenes or something like that. Majority of it was Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. And to be honest, there are parallels that you can draw between Adventureland and Twilight, in that in both of them the romance is kind of forced and unjustified. Because like Jesse Eisenberg falls for this girl Kristen Stewart straight away. Jesse Eisenberg's character is quite a lovey-dovey guy, so I guess you could justify it by saying, well, yeah, Jesse Eisenberg's just, you know, a bit lovey. And I guess you could say that, but at the same time, I don't know, just nothing about Kristen Stewart in this film makes you think, you know what, she's a catch. Yeah, we do want to get a piece of that, because like her character just isn't hugely entertaining, isn't hugely funny. She's just kind of I don't know. I guess she's more fun than Bella Swan in this movie. Like, I'll give you that. Her character in this is more fun than her character in Twilight, but that's not really saying a whole lot, is it? So, in the end, Adventureland was the second most expensive film I bought, behind Dallas Buyers Club, and to be honest, I could have done without it. It was a bit rubbish, but hey. You win some, you lose some. It does kind of worry me a little bit that the first film out of my big spending spree sucked. But, you know, things can only get better, I would hope. I'm probably going to watch Dazed and Confused next, because out of all of these films that I've left, Dazed and Confused is probably the one that's going to let me down, I would imagine. So, there we go. If you're interested, I can let you know how the others go for me, but I'm not 100% sure that you will be interested. But if you are, comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I will be making more videos now, hopefully. I am still going to be at school, but I have finished my exams, so like I should have a bit more time to make videos. So hopefully, in a perfect world, I'll be able to make at least one video a week for the next few weeks, or the next few months, maybe even. Crazy times. So yeah, not much really to say now. Getting a bit awkward, really, isn't it? It's getting to that awkward silence. Ooh, okay. How's your job? What do you do now? What's going on? Yeah, you enjoying yourself? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. You know, it's upsetting actually, because I feel like this was a good video up to a certain point, and then it just really lost all the steam, got all the steam taken out of it. But I am looking forward to making more videos. I am looking forward to interacting with you guys again, because I've missed you. I've missed you guys. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you'll like the video, and I hope you'll comment below what films out of this little bunch would you recommend the most, and what films have you seen recently? Just chat to me, guys. I'm a very chatty person. I am. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.